Hello everybody, welcome to this video with myself and Gavin, and we're going to be looking at a couple of popular and very nice upgrade Japanese flutes. So I have in my hand the Muramatsu GX RCE, because this is an open hole version, and Gavin has the EX, which is its younger brother, so to speak. So just a quick one on spec. The EX, which Gavin has, is a solid silver head, silver-plated body, and this version we have just for test is a closed-hole C foot. And the difference here with the GX is that we've got solid silver body, so all through the tube, and we would probably think that's going to generally lend it to be a bit heavier, a bit richer, would you agree?
Yeah, should be.
We'll see, but it probably will be. So let's just have a little listen to the EX, and then we might talk about the suitability and who it might be best for. But yeah, let's have a play. Okay, let's just do the GX right next to it then and see how we feel. So first impressions just between the two?
Well, this one immediately stands out as having more substance to the sound. I mean, there's two reasons in my mind for that. One is obviously the fact that it's the solid silver body. The second is probably the open hole keys, which I would always prefer or generally sort of lean towards in terms of getting more sound and more resonance from the instrument. That said, the first one is still a nice instrument. I'd say, I mean, it's not one that I'd pick up immediately and find suits me. So again, it's sort of horses for courses, and in terms of flutes and head joints and whatever suits you. But it's still a very good instrument. So if you're looking for like maybe a more advanced player, this would probably be the one to consider. And that's a very good upgrade from maybe a sort of a first student instrument. Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps if you're going towards those later grades, but not necessarily planning on particularly going past that, professionally or to music college or whatever, the EX would be more than good enough, and it's still got that Muramatsu kind of sound, which is quite rich and solid. But maybe the GX, like you say, is a slightly better long-term option if you're planning to take it that far, or if indeed you can afford it, because it's a big leap in price, it's a big leap up. Yeah,
it's always things worth considering, in terms of what you're actually going to use the instrument for, whether it's, like you say, whether it's just sort of to get you through to the end of school and maybe sort of through the grades, or whether you're a doubler, or whether you're looking to go on to music college. There's so many different considerations, and price obviously comes into that equation as well.
Actually, for a doubler, you might not even need to go up to the G. I mean, it would be a nice thing, but it's not a necessity.
No,
perhaps.
absolutely.
Yeah, cool. So actually, just you mentioned about the open holes. We've done a little video about the difference between open hole and closed hole, so you can have a look at that where we go through that. But it's interesting, you feel you would generally tend to prefer an open hole as someone, obviously a more experienced player.
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's something that just feels, I think if you're an out-and-out flute player, that's something that you sort of would naturally lean towards in terms of long-term progression, in terms of your technique and everything. I mean, open hole gives you sort of many benefits, but one of them is actually making sure that your hand technique, finger technique is centered properly, and obviously you need that to cover the holes properly. So yeah.
Cool. Well, we get into that a little bit more in the open close video, but great. Well, maybe just give us a little bit more on the GX just to close us out.